Alrighty, guys, without further ado, we're going to hop right into this one. We do have BitterSweet facing off against eXcellence here on Overpass, and it's going to be eXcellence on the CT side. They're up 7-2 right now, and we're coming down to another 1 versus 1, and it's going to be Hwin versus Deca. Hwin. We're going to see what they can manage to do here, as we are going to be seeing them. Oh! Hwin hits the shot. Deca goes down, and we are going to be seeing this one be diffused, as Hwin's going to be able to take that one. All right, so that round going the way of eXcellence, and we're going to go ahead and see if they can continue to maintain this tumultuous CT side that they've had going for them so far. And if they can continue to do so, then they're going to be putting themselves into a really good position going into the second half. And you can see filtering in towards the fountain side is going to be none other than the entire BitterSweet squad. So here we go, going for that long peak, and that's going to be Hwin trying to hang on to that area. Going to miss the AWP shot and fall back immediately afterwards. And he's going to just come right around the corner towards bathrooms and try to spot something out as the aggression continues to come out here from the CT or from the terrorist side of BitterSweet as they make their way all the way down towards that A bomb site. And that's going to be Hwin still holding to that AWP, trying to find something. Flashbang around the corner, not going to be connecting too much on them, but they are very, very close. Already pushed up through bathrooms. And again, this is going to be Hwin trying to hit some AWP shots. He's going to miss the shot. And that's going to be blind all the way in the backside of that site right now. And he's going to be trying to hold on to things. He does have a teammate over by Optimus. That's going to be, who is that over there? That is going to be Dan, I believe. Yeah, that's actually Dan who's going to be able to pick up the first one. Synced is going to find a second one and Ruin. And Synced shutting it down. Absolutely nothing going the way of the terrorist side right there. And that was another buy round from a Deagle and some Galils. But nevertheless, they do get it done on the CT side. So eXcellence going to be up to a 9-2 scoreline, Blue.
Yeah, not looking so good for BitterSweet here on the T side at the moment. Again, we usually expect the T side to pick up a little more by this point, so hopefully they can swing it back together. But this is going to be a very awkward buy coming out from them at this point. So Iron Man was obviously sitting in a little bit better of an economical situation compared to the rest of the team. He's able to go for the AK, but the rest are sitting on either Deagles or AKs at this point with a P250 sitting back over on Deca. And Iron Man already starting it off here by taking quite a bit of damage. He's sitting in that molly. He's dropped down to 70 HP. They are going to group up back over here by water outside construction, though, and hopefully try to make an inside push towards B from there.
It's going to be Czech holding on to the monster side of the long hallway towards the B-bomb site. He's going to pop the flash out, and Perez is going to be over there behind that smoke and still trying to find each other. Not going to be able to locate each other just yet, but that bomb is going to be over there in the water by the short B, and we're going to see if they move it on in. They do go for the boost, and that's going to be Czech. Going to be able to find the first frag. Perez down and out. There it is. Ruin as well. Going to be able to chime in with another one, and that's going to be Czech taking down a third. There you go, just completely shut down again. There you go, taking a lounge nap over there as Iron Man. He's just chilling out, max and relaxing, all cool. He was shooting some people outside of school, but he does go down, and we are going to see another gun round coming out as they are in that infinite money cycle now, as they've lost 5 in a row.
Iron Man kind of wrecked himself, though, by going for the AK buy in the last round, so although he's going to be able to buy it here, he's not actually going to get any nades, and that leaves now 3 players without any nade support for the rest of the team. They've been able to get armor. Iron Man, no head armor, but only 2 people here. That's going to be Deca and Stealthy Mike are actually able to get a full nade stack going here, so it's going to be a little rough. Especially with this double op setup, you got to hope this pays off in huge dividends. They find the opener. Now they've got to capitalize upon this and hopefully take a little bit of control. The rolling nade comes in from Dan and takes down Iron Man, so they're going to get the response. A little bit late, but they do find it.
The bowling ball nade. It just came over and just knocked down the 10-pin, no problem. Takes him down. He only had 6 HP to try to hold that one off, but again, he goes down, and there you go. Ruin's going to be able to find Sin. That's another man advantage going the way of the CT side of eXcellence, and they're looking pretty solid here on Overpass. Very surprised.
Indeed. Now we see again where exactly these 3 remaining players now from BitterSweet are going to try to make their push towards Dan, about to catch one, possibly if he sneaks in the bathroom here at the correct angle. There is still one caught inside, but Stealthy Meg actually wins the ring around the Rosie War there, and he's going to be able to find Dan. Now, the 3-on-3, and again, their intentions revealed. That's going to be another player here from eXcellence, taking him right out of play. That takes down Stealthy Mike, and again, now they're down a man. They know exactly where this push is coming from at this point, too. However, Deca not going to go down without a fight. He's going to be able to find another frag over here on Ruin.
Yeah, he doesn't realize they're both coming from the long side. And now he's going to get swung on. Oh, nice snapshot win. He's not done just yet. He's going to be able to find 1 and 2. Takes them both down solo dolo in that A-bomb site. And that's going to be a shutdown for them. 11-2 now in favor of eXcellence.
And again, the play here so far from BitterSweet just seems to be coming in a little bit too slowly, to be completely honest with you. They had good momentum at the start of that. They brought into a situation where, yeah, they were a man down, but they had, they had every reason to believe they were still stacked together, that they could have pushed into that A site with confidence, but they just didn't really seem to want to do it, playing it far too cautiously, giving far too much intel to the players on the CT side. And even again, once he had realized that those two players were coming from along, the Opera was able to adjust for that and just take it right out from there, even though he was initially surprised at first that there wasn't actually going to be two players coming from along there. But so now Perez again, they are trying to kick the aggression up a notch here, as both Perez and Decker are going to find two bustling outside of connector there. They're able to take out both Rune and Puchero to start things off. Back over here once again, the players on BS.
Yeah, but they haven't hit the site yet. They're very slow to get in towards this A bomb or this B bomb site, and you can see they've dropped the bomb. They've turtled up. It's a two-man advantage. They boosted Perez up over top of the boxes here, and he's going to be able to spot the head of check. They're going to have a little bit of a spam battle, and that's not a good fight to take when somebody's got an auto sniper in your face. Nade's going to come up over the top. Can he line it up? He is going to be able to drop it. Boom goes the dynamite. Going to find a little bit of damage onto Perez as they try to make their way in towards that bomb site. But the smoke up top is cleared. And now he's going to be able to get a clear line of sight and able to spot a couple of players out in that direction. And Dan's going to be able to line up two of them, sending Perez down. And now it's all equalized on a 3 versus 3. Iron Man trying to get aggressive here in pit. He's not going to find anything just yet. It's going to be Deca and Stealthy Mike yet to move that bomb in. And they actually are going all the way back around to the A bomb site. Wrong choice. You've got Check with the auto sniper. You've got Huynh with the AWP. Huynn's going to miss the shot, but he's going to be able to call in the cavalry now as they're going to be able to make the rotation, but he's not going to miss the second. And he does miss the third. 5-7 in hand. He's still going for the spam. He's just playing ring around the rosy at Optimus, and that's going to be another frag going out. Check is going to be able to find one. Iron Man did manage to pick up Dan at the B bomb site, but again, he's going to be right into the face of another player here from the CT Forces, and he's only got 6 seconds to kill both players. Going to be able to get one, but already all the way down to the hallways by Sewers is going to be checked, and they win the round by time expiration.
Yeah, Check not taking any chances on that one, as we saw running way inside of the connector just to keep it completely safe. And this has put the players over here on eXcellence into an absolutely beautiful position, 12-2. As we approach that final round, the players over here on BitterSweet, again, just playing it. It's kind of the same problems we saw versus the CLG game, too, is that the play overall, in addition to being flawed in the fundamentals a little bit here, just happening far, far too slowly, handing over way too much information before actually making the play, and that just gives the players here on eXcellence way too much room to get their rotations into the correct spot and counter any sort of aggression that would be coming in from the players on BitterSweet here. And there's Dan again opening it up for eXcellence. He's going to be able to find a headshot in the Stealthy Mike. As well, probably more coming soon.
And he played that so smart. He got the kill, fell immediately back. He did have backup from his teammate. Perez does find a headshot on the Check. That's the auto sniper down and out. But again, it's one of those things where they go for the kill, they get the kill, they fall back immediately. You could see there were 2 more players that were down at the bottom of the stairs that could have easily traded that out on the terror side had he stuck around and tried to fight. If he would have outstayed his welcome, he would have been paid for it in dividends. But again, we're going to be seeing Ruin try to hold on to this B-bomb site by his lonesome, and that's going to be Perez coming around the corner. He's going to spot him, dinks him, but can't get the shot off on him in time, and that's going to be Perez taking him down. Huynn's going to be able to find one on the Iron Man, but Perez is going ham this round right now. He's able to pick up 3. They are going to be able to get the bomb down in a 2 versus 3, but that's going to leave Huynh, who's been lights out with that AWP so far in this matchup, and Dan, who's been the king of the B retake. We'll see what they've got for us, and there's the peek out. No need for that. Perez is going to fall even back up on a 2v2, and Huynh, he doesn't miss those. He's going to leave it all on Deca. 1 versus 2. He's got to come up huge. They want to go into this final portion of this, but it's not going to happen. Dan is going to take him down, and that's going to be that 13-2 scoreline as he slowly finally slumps over in the corner.
And there you have it.
He just kept on rolling.
And there you have it now, as we said before. 13-2, an absolutely beautiful CT-sided half here for the eXcellence players, and again, although we could argue the swings could be very different on the opposite side and that we could see a completely different, T and CT side, but with a scoreline like that, it doesn't really leave you from any room for mistakes. So even if the T side now from eXcellence is somewhat horrendous, they only need 3 rounds, and that's not that hard to close out at this point,
yes,
especially if they win the pistol.
Indeed. So moving into the next half, this is going to be the pistol round as we do switch on over. As you get to see my beautiful face there. Hopefully it wasn't wrestling any jimmies there. As I was giving you guys the old, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow raise there. So we're going to just go right on into this one and see what kind of aggression we see, because you can just tell I had my scoreboard up the entire friggin' time and just realized that. But they're going to be making a little bit of an aggressive push in, and Dan's going to be lining up a smoke. Let's see where this smoke goes, boys. And over the sign all the way down to bank. I like it. They're going to push on in towards that A-bomb site. And look at the convergence from the CT side, but Huynh opens it up. Perez goes down. Huynh finds a second one onto Sync, and he's pushing forward. He doesn't care. He's just frag hungry. As you can see, he's 19-5. That's a beast.
Ruin finding another one there, too, to take out Iron Man. There's just no defense at all coming in from the players here on BS. Stealthy Mike is going to be able to find one. Deca gets another. So they bring it into a situation where they are going to be a man down against the remaining players over here now from eXcellence, but still Stealthy Mike sitting at 2 HP. Not a whole lot they can do except for look for eggs at this point. So Ruin pops out. He's going to find another one by taking out Stealthy Mike, but that's all they're going to get there. As now we see Czech finding that final one over onto Deca. Terrorists pick it up, and that, unless we see a great response round coming out here from BitterSweet, that's essentially GG with that play right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's that's all you can really say about it. eXcellence doing a great job shutting things down. They had a tremendous CT side half going 13-2. See if they can continue going here. We both coughed at the same time. Oh, my God.
I've had a cold the past few days. So.
Oh, great. I'm really glad that you're sitting next to me. Go in the other room,
like
Blue.
that all weekend now, too.
Sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
It was horrible earlier in the week. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Nice.
Let's take a look at what the CT is going to try to do, because they absolutely have to try and pick up one of these quite obviously, and this looks like the one where they've tried to somewhat force it up. The problem is they've only like half forced it, as we've seen. They've gone for the pistol upgrades, but they haven't gotten the armor or anything with it because they, well, to be honest, can't really afford it as they needed nades and whatnot. So it's going to be a little bit light here. And again, they just got to look for those absolutely perfect shots. They're stacked on both sides. You're looking for it, but already Ruin finding an almost perfect headshot there. A little bit off the mark, but it brings Iron Man down to 21 HP already.
Smoke in on the Optimus. The push is coming in towards the A-bomb site. The rotations are on, but Wynn, he's going to make short work of Iron Man. Takes him down with a nice decapitation from an AK-47 bullet. Coming around with the 5.7, though. They're going to be able to make something happen. Sin's going to be able to find Wynn, and Ruin goes down to the hands of Perez. And Perez isn't done yet. He's still trying to spot out one more player. He doesn't realize that one is pushed all the way over towards Optimus, and that's going to be Czech over in that area. Nice shot from Dan. Takes him down, and now Stealthy Mike, he's lagged out and spawned. Does manage to pick up that Mac 10. He's trying to go for it here in this 1 versus 2, but he goes down to Dan, and that's going to be the 15-2 scoreline that you were talking about before we get anywhere in this round.
Yep, and again here, still at the situation, unfortunately, where the money has not stacked up enough to where we can see BitterSweet buy, so they're going to be on, again, Deagles and armor, 5.7s and armor, Scouts, more specifically on Sin. Not a lot left to do here, so this will probably end it, unfortunately, and another match that'll go very quickly, and this will be a very swift end to the tournament for BitterSweet.
Yeah, unfortunate end to their tournament showing here, as they're going to probably, well, essentially be the first team eliminated out as, yeah, tough break.
The winner of this, however, is going to move on. That'll be eXcellence. They will move on to play Ace Gaming, I believe, and then the winner of that will be the second team to come out of this first group. I believe that's how the groups are working. It follows the regular GSL style grouping. So now we see again that last push here coming out from eXcellence. As we'll see if BitterSweet can try to hold this off once again. They do have their stacking in the correct spot, but a great smoke hold here once again. 2 for 1 to open it up from eXcellence as Ruin and Czech find the first 2. Stealthy Mike is able to get 2 back on the response, though, so it's still an even 3-on-3 for now. No pickups as of yet on these players yet. Iron Man, however, he's going to be able to find another shot on the dam, but they've got Pucho moving in. Apologies, Ruin actually finding another kill on the Iron Man to take it out. They're both very, very low, but Ruin finding another one. He brings it all on to Sin at this point. Both Pucho and Ruin down at 16 and 7 HP respectively, but he can't find any of those kills, and Ruin's going to get the final one. And once again, another swift end of these maps will be had. It'll be 16-2, with us once again seeing BitterSweet drop the map, and that means, as we already said, they'll be the first team to be eliminated from this event.
Right. Unfortunate end to them. They only got a handful of rounds throughout their tournament experience here, but we're going to see them go by the wayside while we wait for the next matchup to come up, guys. Just a reminder to you, we're going to flash a graphic up on the screen for you. These are the giveaways that we're doing via Twitter. All that you guys have to do is follow and retweet at WinOutNet what your favorite giveaway is, and you'll be entered for a chance to win one of those beautiful knife skins, a keyboard, headset, mouse, or a pro account for a month at winout.net. So make sure you guys check that out. Show them some love. Tell them Mega Man sent you.
My girlfriend, she's at